So a new disadvantage to having chickens that I've discovered this winter is even though they've got this third of an acre out here in order to run around in, they really don't want to stray very far from their coop over here. And I've got a little pin around there and that might be causing some of that. But we've had some different birds of prey come swoop in and take out a few chicks. Added in some of that reflective tape that also makes some noise as it goes in the wind. Took different old CDs and put them up along the fence edges to reflect up into the sky to deter predators as well. And haven't had any issues since then, but it seems like they're still a little bit scarred from that and don't want to wander out quite as far as they need to be doing. And so we're having some attacks here on the bases of these apple trees that are closest to where they're pinned up. So today I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of fencing around those. I'll show you what I'm doing with that. And some of these I think are just having some other problems too. I'm going to try maybe doing an in-arch graft here next year to kind of put some of this rootstock that's shot up here back into the tree, and that'll be fun to try. I haven't got to really try that before. Some of this bark is flaking off and new bark is coming in underneath, but definitely we've got an issue here with chickens getting into these. So I'm hoping to kind of stop that here and make sure that no more damage is caused. So they've gotten this side here, and they've stripped away some down there, and a little bit on the side here. I think the tree will be fine, it'll recover, but if it gets more damage, the chances of that happening are going to be a lot less. It's our Macintosh over here, and they've taken off that strip and a little bit below. So this one wasn't hit too bad yet. It's our Westfield Seek No Further over here. And they've just barely started getting onto that. So we love our chickens. They do us a lot of good, take care of a lot of bugs, give us good eggs, but just been a little disappointed and then working on the bark here at the bottom of these trees. So with any luck getting this fencing done around them will prevent further issues. So what I'm doing here is cutting this fence in half. I don't need it to be the full height. And what getting rid of the center wire here will do for me is give me the ability to poke these wires here into the ground. What I'll do here is bend back these pieces here that are coming out. That'll hold it nice and tight. I'll keep doing that once I've got it around the tree. Alright, I got these in where I want them. Here I had to make sure I didn't poke into that root. And over here what I actually did was bent this one forward just to make sure it wasn't going to press into this root, because obviously that's too big of one for me to get around. One sign that damage is really severe here will be that we'll get a lot of different suckers coming out from near where this bark was torn off. Hopefully I can just avert that where there's some of this tissue below the wound here. And in a few months here, when things start to warm up, I'll try and go ahead and do some bridge grafting there to, span across that. Hopefully that'll prevent issues. So I hope I haven't made you question whether or not you should have chickens. Just give you some awareness of what type of thing you might run into if you've got them.